going. Let me just fiddle with a few things here and we will be... Oh, come on, stream. You can do it. Give it here. Every once in a while, Twitch is just like, you want it your stream? Nah, that's not allowed. Alright, we got stream. Can I have chat? May I please have, you know, the other portion of this that makes it stream? No? We're not sure? I don't think it's sure. It's all good. It will show up eventually. It always does. Normally after I've fiddled with it enough. Because it's just like, oh, you want to chat. That's what you... There it is. I knew it'd show up eventually. Also, y'all are gonna have to forgive the fact that my voice is a little deeper than normal. I have whatever laryngitis bug is going around. And it is, it's something. My voice just can't do my normal high-pitched nonsense. Hey, Pangear. So, y'all get me sounding a little bit, Hey, Daryl! Yeah, we are, with dev commentary and everything. Oh, I'm excited. Alright. Use. 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 Ah! So, side note, when I played this was a decade plus ago at this point, we didn't have achieves yet. So I'm just getting all these achieves and I'm like, oh, oh. I know. Oh god. So the first thing I streamed, the very first thing I ever put up on my YouTube channel was Amnesia Justine. Dead to rights, back when I was Lady Indigo, on camera. Oh my gosh. Hang on a second, let me... Alright, there we go. We're good.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful
Sheep?
not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Dandel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Okay, so I know I have to close my eyes during the flashes. I'm sorry. I'm trying really hard to avoid a migraine because I had to cut stream short early on Friday because of it, and I don't want to do that to you guys again. All right.
This level was first called Distillery, and if you check the data file, it's still named as such. Now, for some reason, I told Mickey, a writer, that it was called Refinery, and the voiceover was recorded with the wrong name. Since it's easier to change a name than a piece of voice data,
True.
we had to rename it. I'm glad I said Refinery though, and not King's Hall or Grandma's Vegetable Patch. That would not have been as fitting.
Okay, honestly, fair. Wow, those are some noises. Alright, we got stuff going on. Creepy. Creepy. And very spooky. So eventually we're gonna light up another lamp and I'm gonna stand... Buddy, do you mind? Alright, be careful when enemies are near. Let me guess, there's a grunt. Alright, bud, stop freaking out. You can chill. I love how he's just like, ah! And I'm just like, alright. What? Legitimately what? This man is panicking. The dude went that way. I think we're okay. Oh, more oil. Oh, and a candle. Thank you. Stop making stippy step noises. I hear you. Goofuses. Alright, what else we got? We got barrels galore. Door that is actually a push door even though it looked like a pull door. Laudanum! Do you mind? Like, actually though, do you mind? I'm busy. Can we make slightly less noise so I can read this?
2nd of June,
Oh.
1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
This dude. He is something else, I tell ya. Alright. Ooh, look at all this stuff. Look at all these assets. I love it. It really does. The game looks really spectacular for as old as it is. Why do I still have the chemistry pot? That's weird. Crunch. Alright. Well, it looks like I'm lighting candles along the way because I don't want to use up all my oil. Oh, that's gonna have a monster on it. Alrighty. I have a vague memory of this place. Hello? Buddy, could you perhaps chill? The lantern is now fully refilled. Alrighty.
The end puzzle with the crank and pulley contraption was a tricky puzzle, not to create or on a technical level, but purely on a noticeable level. We added stuff to the puzzle perhaps 4 or 5 times because after each test session we kept having testers that did not see the piece of wood that you are to break to complete the puzzle.
Bitches me.
Originally you could only break it, so we added the option to pull it out as well. Then we added a faint light to draw the attention to it and also tweaked the description of the crank. After that we added so that when you pull the crank there is a bit of dust falling from the piece of wood, and we also did a slight change in the angle of the piece of wood and changed the color and the texture, all to make it as notable as possible. So the question is, did you notice the piece of wood?
The first time through, yes, actually. Amazingly. Because it's, you know, it's pretty obvious once you get around to it. It's stuck. Is it this thing that's up here? Crunch. Alright, so first we're gonna go check out everywhere else because I would like to have the option of seeing the other stuff in the level before I drop down into water monster territory. Because, water monster territory. Bones! Wonder where that grunt went. Hey bud, you in here? Tinderbox. Yoink. Do you fucking mind? I'm literally just trying to exist here, bud. Anyways.
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit. but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Alright, so the first time I played this, it was only at 3 a.m. and it was over maybe 3 nights. And it was one of the scariest experiences of my entire life. It was amazing. So, the fact that I went straight into playing Justine as my first stream, oh my goodness, honestly, what a choice. Alright, now we can pull that. Because they're gonna do the thing where it's like, oh, something's chasing you. Let me see if there's any oil left in this. Sweet. Time to check out this side of the room so that I don't lose anything before I jump into water monster territory. Oh god, Slender was also one of the first things that I streamed. It was like Justine and then straight into Slender. And then, like, I really just went for it. I played up the fact that, first off, I'm terrified of everything, and second off, what I'm not terrified of, I'm going to, have to work with anyways. So, good luck. Alright, ready? Let's go. Yeet! Oh, look, light. Bitch, do you mind? My good bitch, there is light. You're fine. This man, Slender is spoopy. Oh my god. The FNAF games. I think for me what really got me is that I don't get scared of the FNAF games, I get frustrated. Pretty much anything that ends up jump scaring me, all I do is get annoyed. I used to do the big scary scream thing and then I realized, wait a second. These things are all just being obnoxious. And then I got fucking grouchy. Yeah, come on. Do the thing. Cool, anyways. Oh, come on, man. Oh, motherfucker. Fuck that shit. No! No, no. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you and the horse you rode into town on. Fuck you. Ooh. Alright, so. Fine, you can have your lamp.
Hello, I'm Mikko Tarmia, the composer from Amnesia The Dark Descent. You may have heard my music before if you played the Penumbra game series. And I did
love
a couple
that
of tracks
series.
for Penumbra Tech Demo too. So this is my 5th project with
Boy?
fictional games.
Shut
and
up.
I'm happy to be a part of the team.
The water monsters, do you fucking mind? You are interrupting the devs. Stop that shit. Dick.
The Guardian monster has its own musical theme, which you can hear in many situations in the game, even if the Guardian is not physically present. Actually, it's more like a noise sound than a certain melody, and I played it with my bassoon. The theme has many forms, and this one is almost a direct sound coming from the instrument.
Ah. That's so cool.
And this noise, which sounds like screaming, is a highly modified version of it.
Huh. Boy, you are interrupting the devs, I swear. Dude, I will kick your ass. Don't test me. Up, up, jump up. Whoa, whoa. Ho, 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 bitch. Ha, ha, ha. I'm faster than you. I'm faster than you, you jerk. There's papers down there. Hey, hey, asshole. Thunk. Yeet. Well, I have no idea what that did. I have a feeling it's timed, though. Yeah, whatever that is definitely a timed thing. Bruh, can you fucking stop? Alright, let me get a look at the room. Must you? Shit! Up we go. Alright, I know for a fucking fact there's something I need in there. That's gonna suck. Please get up. Thank you. Okay, using our eyes, using our eyes. Oh, laudanum. Cool. Hey, jerkface. Thank you. Honestly, this theme being made on bassoon makes so much sense. Oh god, it definitely was timed.
At first, the creature in the water, affectionately called Lurky here at Frictional Games, did not have a sense of sound. Later on we wanted to add it though, so the player could lure it away by throwing stuff in the water. When I added this, something unexpected happened. Lurky started following me. When you jump on the crate, it hears the sound you make when you land and it goes there to investigate. This was very fun emergent behavior, and I think it made him even more menacing.
Oh yeah.
I also want to add that Lurker was kind of inspired by my favorite movie as a child, Tremors. I guess this early obsession might also explain some creatures in our older games.
Honestly, yeah, I get it. I'm about to be out of luck here. Oh, that thing is timed. Alright, this is gonna suck, but let's go. Oh, please get up. Please get up. Please get up. Thank you. Bruh. Not cool. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna run out of lantern light, which is gonna suck. Ow! Ow! Dick move, Lurky. Fuck you. Hey, asshole. Fuck off. Alright. Shit. We're going, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Please go up, please go up, please go up. Oh, sweet Jesus. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Fuck. Fuck. Alright. Run. Ow. Alright, well. Them dead flesh can act as a distraction. Me, whale? Are you sure about that? Alright, at least we're aware this time. Oh, and it saved here. Come on. I can hear him coming for me and I hate it. No, come on, don't follow me. That's not cool. Ah! I always hate this part so much. Oh my gosh. I hate it. I hate it so much. Ooh. This part's stressful, man. Whew. Okay, so. Oh, oil. Nice. Can I have that, please? Thanks. Yeah, I hear ya. Grouchy asshole. Come on, where are you? He's not in here. He's literally just not in here. Fascinating. Oh, fuck. It's because he was in here. Alright. Okay, it's locked with a simple lock. Shit. Hollow needle. Can I pick a lock with that? I feel like I can. Ha bitches! Ha Alright, now then. Whew. The water monster is just not my favorite thing. He has been a menace for like a decade. Oh my god.
Hi, I am Tapio, and I made monster sounds and vision sounds for this game. Yeah, I just love this monster. I think it was pretty fun to make because there was underwater sounds as well as sounds from the above. I think I wanted it to sound like a very big monster, but still very fast. And I thought that voice itself needed to be high-pitched screaming because water is splashing around and messing other sounds. Actually, a great example is the attack sound where there is big water splash as it jumps from the water. At the same time, you can hear a short scream sound which is made from the cat sounds. I think it works great. I think other great sound is when it's just eating in the level. You can hear it eating meat and hear the bones crashing under the water.
Ew.
I made the eating sounds by walking in the water and breaking dry wooden sticks. The sound itself didn't need much processing or editing because it sounded almost like you hear now.
I love Foley
this is
artists.
Water Monster, so I recorded lots of water sounds. For example, bubble sounds are made with a watering can, which is sunk in the water. And when it's chasing the player, its movement is made by a big rock, which I just threw in the lake. It feels like it's running after you or hitting its big hands on the water. I think there is lots of power in this monster.
I love Foley artists so much.
This level is the high point of the lurker build-up, which sort of started in an entrance level with the slime appearing. It's supposed to be a sort of roller coaster ride and is designed to be
Hey,
easy
Sen
enough to
Senjan.
be completed on the first try. Yet, it should also be stressful. Many of the things in a level that seems like you barely make it are just scripted to be that way. But it's nothing you notice because they're blended in with the truly deadly stuff.
It's going great. I am currently up against the water monster, who is my least favorite of the monsters. I would rather face a grunt any day. Fuck. It's a pull door. It's a pull door. It's a pull door. Going. We're going. We're going. We're going. We're going. We're going. Please don't be a pull door. Oh god, it's a pull door. Hup. Hup. I'm not looking behind me, and no one can make me. Woo-hoo-hoo. Ah. Holy crap. I hate the water monsters so much. Ah! I know, the music is so good. The Foley artists and the music, they just, oh, they did so good. And we've been hearing from them too, like, I just love it. Ah, look at that. Oh, okay. Or that. But like, look at this. Ah, look at, oh, it's so cool. Look at all of these, just, these assets are so good.
This is the second hub level of the game, and is supposed to give some contrast to the stressful lurker encounter. We think building up contrast like this is extremely important for the horror mood. Only by seeing a bright level can you appreciate the dark one, and so on. If you do not do this, player will get used to the stuff and the effect will lessen greatly.
I mean, it's in the Black Forest, so... Which side of ah, crap, I forgot which side of Germany Prussia was on. So, maybe. It's in Germany, it's at least nearby. Okay, where's this? Where's this go? I love storage. Alright. What else we got? A really cool staircase. I love the asset design for just this entire place. Guest room.
In the original pitch, Herbert was a fairly important character, but it didn't really reflect in the games, so we tried a few different things to incorporate him, but it never really made any sense. Herbert was important to Daniel's background, but in the end he didn't have any impact on the story happening right now, that is, the conflict between Daniel and Alexander. So most of his things was cut during the last stage of production.
Huh. Fascinating. Okay, so we got a guest room, a study. Ah. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, so it is not Prussia, but it is the Black Forest. Let's check out the guest room. Oh, God, loud. I think my headphones might be a little too loud for me. There we go. Oi! Yeah, you right.
God, what would they want with my journal?
So I figured out that I can just close my eyes during the bright part. Yeah. The timing is iffy on a lot of these things. The designers are Swedish, so they really just went with, what's gonna look cool? Stuck due to a broken lock. Alright. Oil! Yay! What is that? Okay, that's the thing I just threw. I completely forgot I threw that.
In this room, everything is connected to destruction and home. This was Daniel's home as Alexander's guest, and the diary entries are about Daniel being home in London and things falling apart. These sort of connections are not something that we want the player to get. Rather, it should end up in the subconscious and work toward building the mood. Also worth noting is this focus, as explained in the commentary of Wine Cellar, where I want the player's attention on a certain aspect. We hope this makes the story clearer. The idea is to slowly build it up, one part at a time, giving the player time to digest and think about it.
And then we have them chased by a water monster. I love this game. Honestly, they really just... Oh, the laudanum just came flying out. Love that. Alright.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible.
Was it the fucking water monster?
The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it. but I'm worried for him.
He got eaten by the water monster. I don't know if it was actually the water monster, nor do I really care, but he got eaten by the water monster.
Daniel is a pretty complicated character to write for, as we didn't want the player to feel that they were losing control by having feelings imposed on them. After the amnesia kicks in, everything which is Daniel is essentially gone. The player is the new Daniel, and he should be able to act the way he pleases, and even reject his own background as he discovers it. That is why everything concerning Daniel is flashbacks. Even the diary entries are read as what is being told is happening right now. That is, it is the old Daniel telling the story, and not the player reading it.
Honestly, fair enough. Reject colonialism. Daniel can reject his background. Sweet. Reject colonialism. Here for it. Why are the cockroaches hissing? Like, that's not actually a... whatever. Hang on, I gotta figure out how to... I'm trying to check these drawers, but this drawer is not having it. I think it's Bavaria. Like, that would track with the things we've seen so far. Oh, look, wine bottles everywhere.
When we create props, we usually have concept pictures or reference images to look at when modeling the object, just to make sure it stays within the art style that we are going for. When creating a chair, a table, or a bookcase, just to name a few, we usually have to plan the measurements before we get them into the game, because having something in the game that isn't the right size can break the immersion. But sometimes you have to cheat that and test it out, because the camera perspective can really trick you. I have the perfect example of the camera tricking you sometimes. Take out the lantern in-game and look at a wall or an object in the same height as the lantern and try guessing how big the lantern will be next to that object. Then walk up as close as you can to that object and compare. If you got a good example out of this, you see that the hand and lantern is in fact very small, but it feels right when it's close to the camera. But we don't want to go on gut feeling on the measurements of every object. That could really get out of hand quickly, and a lot of things could feel out of place. So it's basically a matter of changing the scale if it feels weird. When modeling the prop, we would try to make it as close as the reference images as we can, or if you've got a sketch, that is. It's often a quite simple process that usually doesn't take that much time, but it completely depends on what it is and if the sketch we have are detailed. Before giving the model a texture and working on that, we need to create a UV map for it. A UV map can best be described as an image with painted and edited details to it that is wrapped around the object.
Basically.
So the texture for a cardboard box, for example, would look like a box that you have unfolded onto the ground. After the UV map is created, we start to work on the texture. And here, we usually start with adding untouched materials like wood or metal, and these are from free photos found on the internet. We also paint in dirt in corners, highlights on the edges to enhance them. We can also bake and add an ambient occlusion map to the texture, which is basically a process where the computer calculates where the texture should be dark and where it should be light.
AO maps are painful.
A normal map based on certain details in the texture. A normal map uses light to add bumps or dents without using more polygons on the object. For specular maps, we use the red channel for the intensity level of the map and the green channel to determine the power of it. After all the textures are done, we export them to collada format and import them to our editors. There, we set material values, create bodies for collision, and stuff like that.
Okay, so, a fun fact that you guys might not know about me, I actually have an animation and game asset design degree. So for me, this is, hey, I'm learning about stuff in a game that I played long before I ever got that degree. And I'm like, hearing them talk about these things that I have learned and have done, and it feels kind of amazing. I also have a,
When we create props,
nope.
we usually have
Hey.
concept pictures.
I was trying to click the book, I'm sorry. So I actually have a weird eyesight thing where I can't actually see shades of black and white properly. So ambient occlusion maps are actually my worst enemy. And so every time they're like, ambient occlusion maps, I'm like, oh no. because they're in black and white and you have to do shades to see which spots are going to be highlighted and which spots are going to, and I'm like, I can't see. So for the last year and a half of my degree or so, I actually had one of my friends double check my AO maps every single time. And thank God for Marie, who is just an absolute spectacular human being and was willing to sit there and go over with my AO maps every time. Oh, I have very good friends. They are very good to me. They are kind.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface.
There's 2 of them.
His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
This poor man is just having a rough go. This is why you guys shouldn't take things from old tombs. Look, mate, if your colonialism is causing shit like this, don't fucking do it. Where's the noise? There's a noise. Alright, hang on.
If you listen to the music tracks more carefully, you may find that characters have their own musical themes, which can usually be heard when you read papers during the game. These themes appears in many variations, so it's not always so easy to recognize them immediately. And in the end of the game, some of these themes will go quite insane. Oh, and that's Daniel's theme, which you can hear in the game's menu screen. Let me play it to you with piano.
That was so cool. Okay, honestly, the developer commentary is probably my favorite thing that I have ever gotten to experience about this game, and I've done a weird amount of research into this game. I get really, really hyper-focused on things, which shouldn't be a surprise to anyone, let's be honest. But, oh, that just brings me joy. Oh, right, that's the one with the lock. It just, ooh, it just brings me joy. Ooh. I know, isn't it just, ooh. Alright, we already did Herbert. Study. That one that's locked from the other side. Also, I like how this man's like, I'm just gonna be obsessed with orbs. Sir, that's gonna be a long-ass obsession. Because that's, how do we have so many more? Hold up. There's literally no way this fits in. Where's the door to the other room? That doesn't... Hold up. That doesn't track. Where the fuck does the other thing lead? Wait, because there's a door that's jammed, but the door is not in here, pretty obviously. So, where is it? Hold up. Hold up, let me math this out. So, we walked a few steps. The door should be... Alright, so I think we're just gonna have to accept that this castle is not geometrically correct. Do you need your lantern, bud? Are you good? This man is so easily frightened. Like, just chill, dude. You're fine. I move this? Is this where the thing is? Like, there has to be some way to get in there. Right? Because otherwise, geometrically, this house does not work. Like, at all. Which, honestly, I wouldn't put it past them. That's fair. But at the same time, I would like the house to make sense geometrically, please. No, come on. There we go. And we are not going to talk about who I originally watched play this because that was 10 years ago and many of the people I watched have in fact changed their style of play, etc. So I cannot recommend them as I would have years ago because I don't know if I would recommend them now. But I will say that there are a couple things here that are making me joyful because they are attached to funny memories. Ooh, I sense a weird thing coming up. Come on, is the door gonna open?
This map was one of the most fun to make because of the rooms have more objects than we usually add in the levels. I think the first two rooms was pretty good, just because of this. But we can't add this many objects in every room in the game, because that would,
Break
first
the
of all, be
computer?
very demanding on your PC's performance, and a lot of our players doesn't have gaming rigs. Secondly, it wouldn't make sense if every room or corridor was a storage. We also try very hard to vary the levels and rooms as much as we can do. This level was also the first time in the game the player had any contact with outside. So for this part I had to make a couple of different wall pieces, a pine tree and a breakable version of the window. And I can talk a little bit more about the breakable window here. When creating breakable objects like this, we have to first of all break the model by splitting parts up and creating pieces. Like on this window, it has a lot of wood parts that are loose after it breaks. Those parts are remodeled into broken versions, and in the broken version of the window, they're actually hanging in the air at the same place they were when the window was whole. After modeling those and exporting the model into collided format,
Gravity.
our engine handles, I use our in-house model editor to set each wood part up with a body for collision, and I also add weight for it to behave realistically.
Hell
I also
yeah.
add material type, in this case wood, and that is so that wood sound is played when the beats hit something. You can also set up more advanced stuff like how it will behave in water, how fast it can travel, and how fast the speed will decay, but also a lot of other settings as well. But when that broken version is done, I also set up a special entity of the original window where I set it to break at a certain force, and when that happens another entity will load, and this one will disappear. And in this case, we load the broken version of the window. We also set it up to a particle system with glass shards is going to be played as well as a break sound. And as soon as you break that window, and all that is happening, and since you probably threw something at the window, the force of that object will make the wood pieces fly, not fall straight to the ground as they would otherwise. That is pretty much how we do it with most breakable entities. But of course, creating a particle system and sounds for this is needed too. And in this level, you can also see a lot of props that I made earlier, before we started making maps. This is objects like shelves, tables, chairs, paintings, etc. But of course I didn't make all the objects in this level.
I like how he has to clarify that, like, buddy, we know. It was a team. You all worked together. Hang on, I have to pick up something to throw with this. It's important. Alright. Rude. Like, first off, rude. Second off, rude. Third off, fuck you, have a chair. Yeet! Crouch. Grab. Cool. Right? Is this not just, I just love it. I 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 love all of the stuff that they did. Oh, ow. Hate this part.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw. But I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Gross. 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 I hate this dude. Like, can I just... I hate this dude. An inordinate amount. I understand it's like, oh yeah, you know, you're gonna dislike this dude and want to murder him, but like, I actually straight up also just hate this dude in general. Alright, we've checked over here. All is well. I hate that dude. Like, I don't like that he was experimenting on humans. I don't like that he was experimenting on dogs. I don't like him. I don't like him. I'm not a fan. The man's an asshole. Like, it's just how it is. World's worst poltergeist, leaving every single drawer open. Rude. Like, do you fucking mind? Yeet. 3 points. Oh, sweet, that actually hit the table. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Bulk! Now I have to try and get one to land on the table. Hang on. Oh. Oh, he stayed! Alright. Anyways. No. Nah, I'm not gonna say any of those things. We're gonna be polite. Why is there a rotten apple? Ew, it even makes a squishy noise. That was so good. Oh, that was so well done. And then there's this asshole. 1658, January 9th. Further disappointment, the antiquarian's latest findings yielded nothing. I'm still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject. Do you mean peruse? But I suspect it will be in vain. Since no research has been made in my particular interest, I must attempt to fill that void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would provide less of a hassle to acquire. Clearly that didn't stop you, you asshole. Does this dude not realize that things have to be alive for them to emanate the energy that he's talking about? He might be a little dumb. Like, straight up though. How has he not figured out that they have to be alive to, like, bro. That's how it works. For them to emanate the energy, they have to be alive. That's how it works. If you dissect them, they aren't alive, and therefore do not emanate the energy. Okay. So, hang on. We're gonna go in here, and we're gonna look at where that door pops out, because I think... What if I just... I don't know why I thought that... No! That is not the lesson here, Daryl! Oh, wait. Oh, wait, I have a crowbar. I'm a dingus. Can I have that back? Oh, okay.
The key. Please, let it be here.
I just broke a whole ass crowbar. That is disappointing.
4th of July, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Hey, I got this thing out of a tomb that I got stuck in, and then it broke, and then my buddy found a second one, and now I'm weirded out that it fits together without flaw. Sir, do you listen to yourself? Like, ever? I don't think this... Alright, damn. Rude. So this is actually one of the first times we get to see the grunts. Give it a second. There he is! Daniel doesn't like it if you look at the grunts, but I also don't care. Look at him go! Look at him go! Give it a second till we can't hear him anymore. And... that should be that. But yeah, no, straight up. Oh my gosh. So that was one of the first things where it's like, hey, by the way, you can't defend yourself. You broke an entire ass... Do you mind? You broke an entire ass crowbar opening a door. Like, Boy. Alright. I love how I'm like, I just don't get why the door isn't... And then I realize I have a crowbar, and I'm a doofus. Okay. So storage is that way. That's the way I came from. This, I feel like I need to put something here. I don't remember what, though. I can splash in the water. Cool. I don't remember what goes here, but I know something goes here. Anyways, can I put the wings back where they go? No? Okay. So we got storage that direction. We got... well, let's find out what's this direction. Whoa. A hall. Oh.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
A descending room. Oh. I love that he's like, an ascending room! Buddy, that's fucking valid.
When I first started working on the elevator, I had detailed concept art as base for my work. This is both a blessing and a curse. Concept art saves a lot of time for us artists, as we just have to copy what we see in the picture, but it also takes away some fun parts of our work, as we don't have to design anything ourselves. In this case, the concept art was very detailed and there wasn't much to change. However, I noticed that the roof part on the concept was dark and dull. That's where I could add details of my own. I added the patterns to fill out the empty space. I wanted them to fit with the eastern feel of the elevator and took inspiration from Arabic windows. In the end, it's not a very big addition, but it adds to the overall impression of the elevator as something exotic that doesn't really fit in with the blue-gray stones of Brandenburg.
I love this. This just brings me joy. Machine room is locked. I have 16 tinderboxes. Hang on, let me fix these guys. Here you go. Now you guys have your lights. Alright, we're gonna go check out storage first before we fuck with the descending room. Because I would like... You know, I never thought about it, but I do enjoy the fact that he can run without getting tired. Like, I am appreciative of that. It is not a common thing in most horror games at this point. Ooh, I remember I don't like this and I don't remember why. I just have a vague memory. And it's a really vague memory too. Ooh. Ooh, those are not the good ones. The really vague memories are the ones that are the most stressful, actually.
Again, there's a lot of elements here working together. Not only does the player enter the darkest level yet, they'll also come up against a dark part of Daniel's memories. We've tried to have all aspects of the level work towards this goal. Hopefully it creates an oppressive and disturbing feel to it.
I have like just the vaguest memory of this, and I don't know why. Like, the candles don't go terribly far, clearly. I'm gonna have to hope for some oil, looks like. Oh my god, it is dark. I have tinder boxes like you wouldn't believe, but oil is a little harder to come by. I have a drill part. I can't see you, and therefore you can't see me. Which way you going there, bud? That pillar just scared the shit out of me. Bud, which way you going? Are you even in here anymore? You're not even in here anymore, dweeb. Alright, so. I feel like we could pick up one of the hacksaws, but that's just me. Alright, everybody eyes peeled. We got two downward directions. This is Instrumenta. This is... Oh, this is not downwards. Machine per... Ow.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
Bright. Alrighty. Well, there's gonna be a monster behind us coming out of that thing. Can't get through here. Machine parts is blocked off. Good luck. And we're about to get fucking chased, and I can just tell. Time to move. Downwards we go. How much oil have I got? Ooh. That is not looking great. I would like some torches, please. Ah, a candle will work. That means I can just move to the side of the room if I need to. Be in the dark. What is this? The valve has rusted shut. Well, in good news, I have oil. Okay. We're gonna start on the right side of the room. Okay, so all of these valves have rusted shut. That's not a great sign. Oh, that's fun.
There's nothing left. Everything is gone.
Could everyone perhaps chill? Alright, hang on. Yeet! Can't assemble the drill. Need to find all the parts first. Okay. Oh, this is not my favorite. I just slammed that door directly through my own head. Amazing. Okay, there's a candle here. We're gonna stand here and assemble the drill. Awesome. So, I think I'm gonna use the chemical jar that I have. What's in here? tinderbox. Fair enough. Can I open that? Oh, oil too. Thank you. I am spoiled. Alright. So now, for the fun part where we fill our jar with stuff. That does not matter to me. I have a fucking drill. Thank you. Now for the next one. And it's just gonna take my drill away after this because it's fucking rude. And we all know it. Oh, it's an explosive. Oh, it didn't take away my drill. What, dudes? Anyways, I'm out. Fuck, I forgot which way out is. Wait, it's this way. This is the direction that is out. See you later. Alright. So now we have an explosive to get into machine parts. And we still have a drill for some reason, which I'm kind of impressed with. I spent a lot of my first playthrough hiding. Like, a lot of my first playthrough hiding. So it's very interesting to spend a playthrough just sort of running about with complete disregard for, any of the... Wait. It's back the other way. With complete disregard for the danger, which I quite enjoy, actually. Alright, back down we go. We're gonna have to cause an explosion, then hide, because the grunts are gonna be like, what was that? Which I also would be like, what was that, if someone exploded something in my house? So, you know, under-fucking-standable, have a nice day. We're running, we're running, we're running. Alright, time to remember where machine parts is. Is it in here? Oh my god, there it is. No, wait, that's where I just was. Try again. Over here. There we go. Now we're going places. Ah, stop hitting tab, please. Back up. Oh, there's a door here. Oh, it still won't budge. You gonna go off? What do I need to do? Oh, it's trying to go off. I just need to back up further. Right? I can't tell what's happening. Hang on. Do I need to use a tinderbox on it? Like, what's... How do I set it off until I'm... Bro? What am I supposed to do? Throw a fucking candle at it? Like, what? How do I set it off? Well, that ain't it. Did that fucking work? Oh yeah, no, the lack of self-preservation is very real. That's a problem I've had for a long time. See if there's a candle near this that I can light. Hang on. Boop. There we go.
At first, the hunted girl sequence was just another scare. But as the story took shape, it just became a great plot point, which was, this is when Daniel snapped. He does all these weird and evil things, but he tells himself the ends justify the means.
But they don't.
But when he finally kills the girl, he just can't make up excuses anymore, So he goes mad, and as a final attempt of saving himself, he drinks the amnesia potion. Of course, the player won't realize this as he encounters this first sequence, but it becomes clear when he finds the last diary pages explaining the situation, making it all come full circle.
It's true. Side note, spoilers for anyone who hasn't already seen this game and or watched me play this game. Dr. Betsy Kansas, I'm pretty sure I explained this game while I was playing it because I was so excited. So you may not remember that I've explained this game in great detail, but it was definitely one of those things that I talked about and talked about and talked about ad nauseum. Aye.
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
Oh, okay, guess I'm out of oil. That sucks. Daniel. Ah, I'm gonna go insane! Me. Oh, I'm out of oil. Damn. Anything else? I don't think there's anything else in here. I'm probably gonna end up needing to hide in here, but beyond that, you know, it's chill. Okay, I came from that direction. Gonna walk along here, make sure there's nothing I'm missing. Boy, how are you already going insane? Calm down. No, you know what? You can chill for a minute. You do not need to go insane at the slightest darkness. You're fine. Honestly. Get your shit together. Your eyes will adjust. You're fine. This man is aggressively scared of the dark, and I'm kind of impressed at how scared of the dark he is. Like, my dude, are you good? Oh. Let's find out if this counts as, hidden enough. We're just gonna be... Shit! It's not hidden enough. Ow! Fuck! Not the time!
Oh God, no, please, please.
Ah, fucking hell. Am I still being chased? I can't tell if I'm still being chased. Where'd the grunt go? Buddy, there's light right there. I'm gonna need you to chill. Okay. Well, that was interesting. There we go. It's the jump and grab, which I'm weirdly good at due to many, many years of games involving that. Alright, let's rock and roll. What does this say? Machine parts. Alright, let's go. I love how the grunt just fucking disappeared. He's like, you're not worth my time. Which, fair enough, my man. Ow. Okay. Unnecessary, but sure. I just fucking touched fire and burned myself. I should have seen that one coming. I should have seen that one coming. Cool. Steam rods. If a full set of 3 rods is unavailable, there is 1 rod in the inner study rooms which might work in case the elevator breaks down again. Oh, I guess the elevator's broken down. Unless it is absolutely necessary, always use the spare rods in the storage room before using a mended one. I don't actually know if there's even a monster. Like, I don't think there is, in fact. I think he might be hearing things, and have freaked himself out that way. Which is very funny. Alright. Well, either way, it's time to run. Oh, there is a grunt. Hi, bud. Bye, bud. Good news is, I'm faster than a grunt. Yep, I hear you. I hear you. I'm aware. Ah, fuck. Daniel, bud, we're faster than them. Just keep moving. Oh, shit! I might not be faster. Shit, 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 shit. Okay. Alright, that was pretty funny. Ooh. Fucking 4 of them chasing me. Oh my god. That was beautiful, by the way.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shame will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
The shame will hurt much less than dying. Oh, buddy, that is accurate. I just got chased by like 4 grunts, and I'm just like, well, we're gonna see if we can outrun them, because I'm, you know, a complete doofus. So is this still locked? What is this? Yes, okay. Whee! Is this gonna unlock once I, What do you have to say? Notes. Okay. Mementos? An important key is hidden in the guest room. Oh, so go back to the guest room. Got it. Sprint! It's time to sprint! I'm kind of interested in whatever that, leftover room was that I didn't get to go in the basement. But, hello? Gross. Filed under. Ew! There's an important key here. There's an important key here. I don't know where it is, but apparently there's an important key here. Gonna... Let's think here. Ew, get off. Get off. Gross. Do y'all mind? Where is the important key? Fun fact, I don't actually remember where the important key is, so we are flying a little blind here. Nope, not in there. And also my immediate response to things is just, what if I broke it? I love how they keep resetting my world's worst poltergeist nonsense. Like, oh, you wanted to leave that open? Nah. In the guest room. There's a key in the guest room. If I were hiding an important key, where would I hide it? Well, that made sense to me. Let's see. Well, we're in the guest room. That's the good news. So we're in the right place. Big Can I move the bookshelf? Can I break the window? No. The window says no. What if I use a rock? Alright, alright. Point taken. If I were a key, where would I be? I wonder... Well, that did not help. I don't know. I thought the fireplaces might help. Is there anything in here that looks like it might be another door or lead somewhere? Oh. Or that.
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Yoink. Alright, who wants to bet there's gonna be a grunt or two to chase us? Like, I have a feeling that might be happening, but who knows? Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Through we go. Whee! Great news. I have a key. It's locked. Not anymore, it's not. Oh, this is gonna be Grunt Central. Aye.
This is another one of those contrast levels, this time calming the player down for what will happen once the elevator is finally running. The map is still dark though, giving a bit of foreboding for what is about to happen.
I love hearing them discuss what their choices were on these to make them more interesting. It's just fascinating. Like, I absolutely love hearing people's thought processes and logic for what they're doing. It just brings me joy.
5th of July, 1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
This man. Humans are obsessed with orbs. Me. Bro, literally the only thing we had was the sun as Neanderthals, so yes. I'm not sure what that needs to be yet, so we're not gonna fuck with it yet. Humans are obsessed with orbs. Bro, Neanderthals spent their entire existence being like, oh shit, that giant glowy ball of fire is doing things. It seems good to me. Ponder the orb.
When I first saw the concept art for this level, I was pretty happy because I think it looked very interesting, with all the pipes coming from random places and going throughout the level. But I was also a little bit worried because it looked so time-consuming to create all the pieces and placing them in the level. In the end, I was right about that because it did take a lot of time to make everything fit together.
But it looks cool.
But I also think it was worth it because it's a very interesting looking level, and we also use the same pipe system for other levels. As for all the pipes in this level, I modeled and textured in Maya. I think there are 26 different pieces of pipes that I made. I had to import the wall pieces used in this level into Maya as well to make a temporary little map to check the pipe were correct length and all. I also had to make sure all the pipes snap and align well at 1.25 meters in every axis, otherwise placing all the pipes in the level would be nearly impossible. As for creating the texture for the pipes, it was pretty easy because I went with a simple kind of rusty metal look. And when that was done, I started with the pipe work in the level. And as you can see, there are a lot of pipes in this level. After this map was done, you could say I pretty much became the plumber of the team. And for some reason, I got most of the pipe-related levels scheduled to me.
Do something well and you will be asked to do it again. A lesson well learned. I do love that he mentioned that he did it in Maya because, first off, yes. Second off, Maya's spectacular and some of the latest updates have been just... Ooh, they're just good shit, man. Stop it being weird. Look, there's a light right there. Chill. Also, a lot of modern horror games use the standard...
1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, my knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander. What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my
Since
thoughts
John was
are drawn
right.
to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Alright, so apparently one of the legends we read was about the Black Forest, but I was incorrect and we are actually near Prussia. Fascinating. No, I think that is the correct one. So now I just need the circle one. Why can I pick this up? Whatever, I'm taking it with me. Yeet. I'm gonna take this one too. Oh ho. The game's like, oh, you can pick this up, me. I'm taking it, and you cannot stop me. I have a feeling I'm actually gonna need those upstairs, but I also don't care. Come on, grab. Can I have... Aha! Lamp. Oh. More lamp. Oh my god, I actually do need him down here. Sweet. That's awesome. I see another one. Come with me. Come be helpful. Thunk thunk. Big loud scrapey noises. There we go. Alright, give that a second. Not 100% sure on what that is. Oh. What if I put a crate in there? No? Do we have any wood? Oh, oil. Coal? Oh, coal. Oh my god, bugs, get off my screen. You're annoying. I'm just gonna fill this thing to the top with coal, because I mean, I feel like it's gonna be helpful if we do. Yoink! Make sure there's nothing else. The burner is now full. Alright. Turn that on. Turn this on. Hell yeah. Oh, needs more work. What do you mean needs more work? What does it need? What do you need, my friend? What else could it need? Is there a note? Can I have a note? Find a way to start the engine. Oh, no, that's literally it. Which part isn't functioning? Which part of you needs more assistance? Is it this? Is it this part of you? What do you need? You have pressure here. Pressure goes up through there. Perhaps it's on this end? Let's have a look. Does this need something to top it off? What is... Wait, can I spin that? No. Okay, hang on. Gotta figure out what the last bit is. Machinery still needs something else before it can run. Is there another cog somewhere? There may be another cog somewhere that I just missed it, but not 100% on that. Yeah, we hear you. Make creepy noises all you'd like. Only 2 spare rods left in storage for the elevator. Only discard the ones which are badly damaged, and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. So... inner study. Where on earth would that be? Did I miss something? Mayhap? we're gonna go back upstairs right quick and take a peek at any other options here, just in case I've missed something. Inner study, inner study. That leads to the hall. Just like this is the inner study. This feels like it's the correct room. Okay, hold up. Can these give me any information? No? What is that? Is that just one of those things that you write on? I think that's one of those things that you write on, so you don't leave pencil marks on the desk. Inner study rooms. Where would that be? Alright, we're gonna have to go walk about and figure out where that is. Inner study rooms. Inner study rooms. Like, that might be the things I've already picked up, but... And yes, it is indeed why you sometimes need to burn the toast. Alright, back to the study. Why is that torso back there again? Stop that. The torso's just like, no, I live here now. I'm like, alright, alright. Inner study rooms. Now, it would help if I knew what I was looking for. Nope. Ah. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. Okay, quiet down. I finally found one of the orbs I've been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was, as it was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged, its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Aldstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails, when I finally found the cavern. I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it also has become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetched the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine, where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered with murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest and ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Aldstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Well, that's fascinating. Oh my god, what? This is not one of those chairs, or not one of the windows that breaks. Calm down. I'm looking for a rod, which is apparently more difficult to find than I thought. Like, we're gonna have to do some serious looking here. We're using our eyes, team. Can we get up? Thank you. Nope. 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 It's not like they would put it there, but I have to check anyways. It's important. Okay. So we're missing a rod. Like literally just one. That's a bird. That is not a rod. Thank you. Is it behind all the skulls? No? No. It's not up there. The apple's back. It's giving shades of Dorian Gray, I'm not gonna lie. Must not be in here. We're in the study. It's supposed to be in the inner study rooms. Is there somewhere else I should be able to go? This is gonna be a really stupid gamble. Damn chill, alright? Oh ho ho! Now that's interesting.
The decision to have the player go outside in this map started out as a quick and dirty idea for some sort of puzzle. However, it turned out very nicely, and to see the trees really gives a feeling of being in a castle and not just on some set. The first idea was not even to have the player break the window and just have it open directly instead. But when we added it, we felt it gave a really nice feel and reward for finishing the puzzle. In retrospect, we should have had more moments when the player ventures outside, and it gives this feel of being in part of a larger world.
Huh. Well, you aren't wrong. It's a little genius. Tiny cog. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind is not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Y'all are some weirdos. Like, elevator schematics. Elevator renovation plans. These guys really need to get... I'm not gonna say it. I am gonna say it. A grip. Alright. Adjust the levers to get the up 8 and down 8. Trinity set... Okay, so I need the last rod! Yeah, the last rod! Let's just make sure we haven't got anything else missing. Hey! Stay open. Thank you. Oh! That explains a lot. Like, I was wondering how I didn't see this place. It's because I had to go outside. How is this man already freaked out? Look, there's light right there. Alright, now we have to be careful. And go jump. What, my dudes? Find your chill. Yeet. Alright, let's roll. Whee! Now we can actually go put things back. 8 up and 8 down. Got it. Oh, alright. Gross. I was kind of enjoying not having to deal with that, but sure. Okay, 8 up and 8 down.
Fragrance.
5.
The master's rose.
Okay, 1. 5. 4. 3. Okay, actually. I think I got 1 wrong. Hang on. We got this. 1 plus 5 plus 2. That's too many. Because that's 1 plus 6 plus 2. 1 plus 5 plus 2. 4 plus 5 plus 1. No, other way around. There we go. Let's go put in that last rod. I like how my brain's just like, ah yes, math, my mortal enemy. Like, can you maybe chill? All rods are in place. Time to start up that elevator. Whee! Run, run! Good? Good! Look at that! Success!
17th of July, 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
I mean, honestly... Come on, dude. Speed it up. Ow, hey. Rude. Okay. Oh yeah, exit's further this way. Yeah, we get it, we get it. Yeah, I need to go this way, sorry. Alright. Let's go! Down the elevator! Ow. Okay. Rude. I guess. Pretty.
This elevator ride is actually constructed like one at a Swedish theme park. It's not the elevator that moves, but the wall.
Ha!
I assume movies use the same trick a lot.
That's so cool. Well. Whee! I love that that's based off of Swedish theme park elevator. That's so good. Ow! High pitched. Oh. Well, it's a good thing we did all we needed to do up there. Because, I don't think we're going back up. We are down here. This is where we be. Ow.
Come, this way. What was that? Forgive me, I should have warned you. One of my responsibilities as a Baron is that of a prison warden. This is where criminals are locked up.
You're a liar.
Dungeon? Very much so. Come, don't linger.
Those are his experiments, and he's a liar. But we already knew that.
The second chapter introduces the dungeon-based set. It was designed to look older and more warm than the castle-based set. It's supposed to show the original pieces of the castle that hasn't been rebuilt over time like the newer areas. The original pieces for the set were a bit blocky due to the tiling, but as special pieces were added, we could start to build more varied level. In the final game, we're using the dungeon-based set for prisons, shrines, and sewers.
Honestly, 10 out of 10. Alright, now for the fun part where we grab and drag giant logs. They're like, hey, we taught you how to do this in the first act. Do it again. Like, alright, man. I like the noises the rocks make. Makes me happy. Alright, make sure there's nothing in here that I'm missing. Right quick. Okay. I don't see anything. Let's roll. Spooky. Uh-huh. Cool story, bro. I'm gonna toss on a torch.
Previously in the game, it has been all about events in the past, but with these prison levels we wanted to bring it to the present, and many events experienced are happening here and now. An example of this is a prisoner being dragged off at the start of the level. Here also starts the most encounter-intense part of the game, and we were a bit unsure on how much enemies we could add. We added what we thought was enough, but after some testing and feedback, we decided to add even more. The amount of encounters experienced depends a bit on how you play the level, but hopefully you should feel constantly oppressed. Since this was the last level that this enemy has a greater part in, we did not fear overusing it either, so I think the amount of enemies here is pretty nice.
I'm so glad they're just like, hey, we wanted to use the grunts enough, so we made sure we used the grunts more than enough. Like, bro, mood. Yeet. Oil! Hammer. Oh. There's a whole ass grunt there. Can I get in there though? Alright, damn. Fine. Did we come from up there? I think we came from up there. No, we came from over here. So we haven't been up there. Okay, we're gonna go to the right first and then we'll go up. Oh, correct choice. Have that? Thank you. Alright, anything else? No? Okay. This dude is way too freaked out. Like, my man. Sanity. ... Bitch, me too. Alright, we're going. We're going. We're staring at a light. The walls are still wiggly, and I'm not 100% sure on why that is. Oh well. Shit, it saw me. It should lose interest. Alright, sweet. Yeah, the good news is, if you hide in the dark corners long enough, it will lose interest eventually. Alright, he went to the right, so we're gonna go left. Or straight. Straight works. Yoink. Oh my god, dude, you're messing with my ability to turn my mouse. Please stop. I'm gonna bet that's a square, and that he's coming back this way, so we're gonna... Ow.
Where is she? Where did she go?
No. I won't tell. I'll never tell you.
You're just making things worse. Look, this is no place for a young girl all by herself. She could be hurt or worse. There's no telling what horrors await down there.
Daniel being reminded that he's actually kind of a horrible person. What is that? A chipper. Alright, kinda glad I closed that door. So I'm pretty sure this place is a square and that the grunt could come from any which way he so chooses. Block is corroded and very weak. What if we... Neat. Oil. How much oil? Not a bad amount. Okay, we can move that, which is interesting. I think that might have just been to teach us how to use the chipper. Alright, we're gonna have to hope that the grunt has lost interest in the vague direction that we are. We're gonna be quiet and face the corner. I don't hear the chase music, so right this instant, I think we're okay. I mean, Daniel's going insane, obviously, but those are some really funny looking rats. I love that. Pretty sure the grunt did his round. And we should be okay for the moment. Ow.
But Mother, I don't want to leave without you.
Hurry, child. You must go. Find Gabriel, the Outrider, and tell him to alert the King's men.
No, you come too.
Please, we don't have time to make the hole any wider.
But
Someone is coming. Hurry! I'll cover the hole with the bed. Everything will be fine. I promise you.
Alright, we're gonna double check everything else in the cell block before we go anywhere. Just in case. Okay, so we came from that way. Which means that we've done the entire circuit. Good news. So now, hop. Oh, fine. Whee! Well, that's dirt. Whee! The good news is the grunts can't fit through this hole, so, you know, there's that. Left? Not left. Got it. We're going. Okay, there we go. They're like, hey, we already taught you how to move rocks. Move rocks. Like, ah, thanks. We're gonna move these further back. Move this. Okay, I guess we can just jump over it? Can we just pull it backwards far enough? Come on. Let me through. Let me through. Alright, let me move those even further. Come on. All the way back. All the way back. Can't tell if that made it worse or better. There we go. Nope. Nope, still not working. Go all the way down here. So that I can walk over you. I'm trying to get around you. How do I push you up to the side? And now push you out? No. Move the rug. Push the rock out. Haha! There we go.
A goal with this level is trying to get the player feel a bit claustrophobic. First off, we start the level in a tight space, letting the feeling hit you directly. Then the idea was to actually decrease the horizontal view, squeezing the view together. But it became a bit problematic and we felt that the design of the level was enough. It is very dark and can be hard to find your way. Which is actually kinda surprising, since the level has a really simple design, but because of some dead ends and similar looking locations, it can be quite hard to navigate. In the end, we also put up some signs to help the player along and get the right balance between annoyance and disorientation. It's quite hard when you want to expose the player to negative feelings that might make them quit the game. But it's a fine line to thread, and I'm sure not everybody will get the right experience, but I guess that's just one of those risks you will have to take in interactive media.
It's true. It is a very fine line to walk. Alright, storage. So we're not actually going to turn on any torches yet, just in case anything decides to, you know, try and jump us. Like whatever that noise is. Bro, where the fuck are you? I can't see you to help you. Alright, we're just headed straight for storage. Look, more grunts.
2nd of August, 1839. I have arrived at the village of Altstadt. It's a haven in the midst of a vast forest and the last stop before my final destination, Castle Brennenburg. It's late in the evening, and the outrider, who has been with the coach since Bremen, advised me to wait until morning before I venture further. I've arranged for a bed at Der Müller, the village's only inn, and am now waiting for the sun to rise. I try to sleep, but as I close my eyes, I see the men who fell victim in London. My fear and shame forces me to witness the same scenes over and over. They are dead because of me.
Well,
Is he safe? Well, it's for his own good.
no thanks. Do you need your lantern? Alright. I am hiding in this portion of things. Dude, are you gonna come out of the room or no?
He escaped. Where is he now?
Shit! Whee! Time to run. Oh, I'm out of lamp. Alrighty. So I'm pretty sure that grunt is going to lose interest pretty quickly here now that I've turned a few corners, which is great news for me. So long as he loses interest eventually, should be fine. Okay, I think he's to the left. So I'm gonna go to the right. Back to where I was. Because I would like to explore the room that he was in. Man, now there's not a door. That's so rude. Okay. Oil. And a tinderbox. Cool. And a hole, which shouldn't actually lead to sunlight, considering we're like 3 levels below the castle. But you know what? I'm not going to question it. I'm going to hang a left and check out what's over here first. Alright, so I need the actual key. That's fine. We're gonna close this behind us, just because I don't trust this game. Like, I know this game is 10 years old, I know I've played this game. I don't trust this game. It will attempt to kill me. And honestly, rightfully so. Alright, so we've been through storage, we've got whatever this glass jar is for. Back upstairs we go. I hear something walking and I'm not a... Stay in the dark. Wait for him to decide which direction he's headed. Ugh, whatever that teeth grinding noise is driving me a little bit kerbonkers. Alright, damn, we're moving towards the lights. Calm down. You good? There's light. You're fine. Okay. Been through here. I'm not 100% on which direction we came from. But the good news is I'm sure I'll be able to find out. Alright. I will see you soon, Pangier. Which direction did I even come from? Ew. Dead body. Do you mind? Thank you. Why is there a whole ass dead body? Like... Hello? Ugh.
Hey! Anybody! Help! Christ. I don't believe this. Why? I mean, why? What did I do to deserve this? I mean, it can't be. Do I deserve this? It wasn't my fault. I didn't have to go in there. Don't go into burning houses. He should have known better.
Alright. Now for the fun part, where we go check out this door that was already open, which is never a great sign, not gonna lie. Because it means we are about to get fucking ambushed. Alright.
3rd of August, 1839. I feel like I have fled the world and all its worries. Brennenburg is a majestic creation perched upon a forest-clad hill with towers reaching well above even the highest pine trees. Following the winding road leading to the gates gives the impression of discovering something forgotten, as if journeying with Marco Polo to the hidden Xanadu. Alexander, the Baron, is a peculiar but gracious man. He seems well versed in worldly matters, and is not at all as eccentric as I assumed. My room is exquisite, and I'm confident that no hotel for miles could even hope to match it. As the sun sets on Brennenburg, its fairy tale varnish turns to an eerie gloom. Alexander's strange servants are never far away. They are a quiet lot, and their behavior could only be described as skulking. Alexander seems pleased by my presence. As he puts it, it seems like I got here just in time.
Alright. And somehow we didn't get ambushed. But it is dark as hell. Ah, there it is. We're gonna be very quiet and hope it didn't see us. I think it may have gone past, so we're just gonna utilize that fact and also get moving. I have no idea where we are. Oh wait, is this the one with the padlock that was... No, so this is a tinderbox. What if I drill it? What if I pick it? Can I throw something at it? Like, there's rocks. I'm gonna throw a rock at it. See if that helps. Or a chair. Chair would work. Alright. Now, can I do this? Keep throwing the chair at it? Ugh, fine, I'll go find something else. Aye.
Hey, you! Stop!
Don't come any closer. I just want to leave.
You can't go outside! It's too dangerous!
I'm telling Gabriel.
I doubt that very much.
Ah, crap. Well, we're on the other side of the other door. Fuck it, guess we're running. Fuck it! There's a monster inside the room and a monster on the other side. This was not my smartest moment. As we can all tell. Let's think. Damn, are you good? The hell was that? Alright, guess we're running. Oh, nope, stop running. Just walk. Because if we walk, then he will not know we're behind him. Okay, he went left, so we're gonna go right. Oh, crap. We're gonna go stand in this torchlight for a minute. We have very little oil. Oh, we have a lot of oil. We're good. So he turned right, which means it would probably behoove us to turn left. Can't move those. Alright. We're gonna go this way. I'm a little lost, but I also don't particularly care. As long as I avoid walking directly into anyone, should be fine. I think we've been here before. Did I just go in a loop? I did, I just went in a loop. Alright. Cool. So I've already been down this hall. We're gonna light torches in the hallways we've been down. That way we can keep track. Unless there's already one lit, at which point, well, can't do much about that. Okay. Oh, this is right. Alright. Yeah, this is the one where I came out. So, we're gonna... Door won't budge. Gate is locked, padlock's in excellent condition. Let's go check out the kitchen. Maybe we can get over there. Surprise, we can. Gonna close the door after us.
4th of August, 1839. The nightmares woke me in the early morning, and for a moment I forgot where I was. Shortly after, there was a knock on my door. Alexander had heard my screams and asked me to join him in the parlor. As we drank our tea, Alexander began to tell me what he knew. It seems like the orb I found casts a long and dark shadow. It's not only a powerful item, but a dangerous one. Simply by touching it, you invoke the powers within, and if you are too weak to control it, it will devour you. The shadow is a sluggish thing, lagging behind the wielder, killing anyone or anything in its path to reclaim the orb. I said I didn't care about its powers, and that I should throw it away. Alexander advised against this, as I'd still be a part of the path to the orb, and eventually suffer death. Having the orb, I would at least have the chance to fight back when the time came. I asked Alexander what he meant when he said he could protect me, and he answered that things can be done, but at a price.
That sucks. Alright. Oil! Oh, come on, man. Not the time. Alright, so there's the pig corpses. Ow! Why did I touch that? No one knows. Alright, so we're gonna use that on the lock. There's some laudanum. Oh, dude, come on. That's not cool. Would you please turn around and go back the other way so I can listen to the dev commentary? Please. Thank you.
This pig was the first object that I ever tried to rig as a ragdoll, and I'm pretty satisfied with the end result. I'm a little rusty when it comes to making organic creatures like this, so this was basically the only model that I had as a little ongoing project that I could get back to work on when I had some time off from other work. All other models are pretty much on a tight deadline, so it was nice to have this model that I could get back to work on from time to time, almost as practice. When I started to model the pig corpse, I thought right away that I needed to do it right from the beginning, so I googled a lot of pig pictures. Since we wanted a rotten look to it, you can imagine I found a lot of weird pictures.
Yeah.
Other than the look of the model, the only difference from creating a prop is the fact that you have to plan the mesh, so it's nice for animations as well as good for importing to a sculpting program, like a Mudbox or ZBrush. In those applications, you add details to the model, pretty much like a clay sculptor, and then you transfer those changes to the normal map that you use for the game model. I used ZBrush in this case, and I was happy to use it because my skills in that application started to fade away.
I feel that.
Creating the texture for the pig wasn't the easiest thing to do, because it isn't easy to find good reference pictures for rotted pigs with moisty skin. The biggest issue was in fact getting the skin to look unhealthy, but I think it turned out pretty nice, even though it could need a little more work. But to be able to put in more work, we need to have more time and resources. And as a small indie company, that isn't something we have. For the ragdoll, I had to first set it up, the 3D program I use, called Maya. I created a skeleton for the pig, skinned it so that each part of the big model moves with the correct bone. After that, I used our in-house model editor to set it up with bodies with weights for each individual part, like the legs, head, and body. Then I connected it all together using joints. When done right, and with correct weights for each body part, it works quite nicely.
Alright, so what he's talking about are these, which are wiggly and have ragdoll physics, which is pretty cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, look at this. Look at this jiggly boy. He's a jiggly boy. Like, the artist did an incredibly good job. I wonder if I can drop him in the acid. Oh my god. Okay, that's cool. I wonder... Does it work on anything? Oh, I missed. Hang on, let me grab another one. That was too far. Hang on. Oh, oh, I didn't know that was an option. That's very fun. Alright. So yeah, that's what he was talking about with the jiggle bones. Very fascinating. He also had a grunt knock down the entire door, which, a little rude, but yeah. Now I have a jar of acid. Probably for the padlock, let's be honest.
She deserved it, that little bitch.
Side note, we're being reminded that Daniel is not a good person. It's on purpose. I think we're gonna get to the next hub area and then probably be done for the evening, because I will be back on Friday, because we've still got a whole lot of things to find. I've got a jar of dirt. Yup. Alright, now we're in the weird square area. Good news is we have acid. Alright, now. Smack. Ah, shit. Really, bro? Really, bro? Whatever. Cool. Ow.
So you used the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
Honestly, that tracks. Alright, hang on right quick.
After the prison level, some light is needed, and that is what we want to give the player right now. We also wanted to have an environment that did not look like anything else the player has seen so far. When the player has endured the dark and gloomy dungeon levels, we wanted to give some sort of award for coming so far, and this level is supposed to be that award. The sound of water is also found quite soothing for most people, so we wanted them to relax and calm down. Only to be more acceptable for scares later on, of course.
Alright, so this is what I'm definitely taking as the next hub before different pieces. So, what's this? Lever's stuck, needs to be greased. Alright. Well, anyways, can I go back through there? Oh, I can. Alright, well, if I need to go back through there, I will. Until then, we're going to save and exit. And I will see you all on Friday for the next bit of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. A very good throwback. I am quite enjoying the dev commentary. It's very, very interesting to find out what they meant with each thing, what they were doing with each thing. 10 out of 10. I will see you all on Friday.